Hi everyone, a long time no see. I know I'm back from vacay. Yes girl, I have cut the hair. It has been a really long time coming, but I will be actually editing and uploading a get ready with me where I just kind of do chatty chat life update with you all. But yes, I am back. As you can see by my title, today I am going to be sharing a demo, wear test, and my first impressions on the brand new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop full coverage foundation, which claims to be a 24-hour matte finish foundation. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, I feel like I always say that in my recent videos, but hashtag truth. When I first started making YouTube videos, I would ask you all what's a really good full coverage foundation that you all recommend. Now I feel right now everyone and their mom in the beauty industry is coming out with foundations up the yin yang. This one I was very curious about because you all know me, full coverage for life. Your girl needs full coverage. So without further ado, before I get even more chatty matty, if you are interested in seeing my demo, wear test, and my first impressions on the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop 24-hour matte finish full coverage foundation, then keep on watching. I didn't prep my hair for this. Don't look cute, I look like a boy. Anyways, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation retails for $15. I purchased it at Ulta.com and I got it in the mail yesterday. So I thought today, why not do a wear test? It will officially launch the 16th. I wanted to get this video up for you all. So in case you're curious, like, should I try it? Should I not? Your girl got you covered. This is all me. Liquid, full coverage foundation, matte. Besides being a MACaholic, I'm like MAC girl for life. I was very much interested in this foundation and it's NYX. I don't have many products from NYX. Actually, I love this eyeliner. A bunch of you recommended this eyeliner to me and I absolutely love it. So thank you, girl. Love. But yeah, I don't have many NYX products, so I was very curious to see everyone in the beauty industry is stepping it up when it comes to products, because there are, I don't want to say it's oversaturated, but you all know there are so many brands, indie brands, as well as more well-known brands are just coming out with so many releases, lipsticks, highlighters, shadow palettes, etc. Very excited that I picked this up. I'll share with you all the demo first that I filmed earlier this morning. It was around 7:30 in the morning, and then I did a check-in at about almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was actually getting ready to go back to work. Now it is 6:42, so I want to do like the final wear test, and again my first impressions on this foundation. What do I think? Is this something that I recommend or not? So let's get started. Good morning everyone. So I'm going to be doing the demo. I am getting ready to go to work. It is about 7:35 and I have to leave by 8. I wanted to film this before I go to work because I will be using the foundation today. So I'm super excited. I hope this is my shade. I did pick up a color beige. I usually don't film here, but in my usual spot it's way too bright. So you all really couldn't see anything. So I did pick up the primer as well. I'm going to do one side of my face with the primer and then the foundation, and then one side with just the foundation. I'm not going to set the foundation for the purpose of the wear test. This is the matte primer, but it looks like that. And I'm just going to focus it where I get. Oh, it's not sticky, but it feels like, I don't know how you would describe this. The texture is very different. Makes it seem like it's really gonna adhere to the foundation. I'm using a standard foundation brush. So that is what the color looks like. As always, I had a difficult time trying to figure out which shade was for me. I watched a couple of YouTube videos, the ones that I could watch, and I decided on this one. It does seem very yellow, but I have yellow undertones. So let's get started. Oh, it doesn't feel as thick as per se. Can't really tell if there's a scent. But anyways, it does not feel as thick as the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I don't think any foundation is really as thick as the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. but it does not seem as thick. My MAC Studio Fix Fluid is my holy grail, and I recently have been using it again just because I am all out of my Fenty and that one was open, and I just said, why not just finish it? When I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, I noticed that I just use one pump. So let's see if this... It's not streaky from what I could tell. It doesn't dry really quickly like the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Like that one, you really gotta move. You can't just be like, oh, take your time or go over here. No. With most full coverage foundations, you have to work rather quickly. But with this one, this looks nice. You can build it up, but for me, I'm typically just use that one pump and I'm good to go. That's it for the demo. I will check back with you all maybe at lunchtime, I'm not sure, or at the end when I'm filming my first impressions. So far so good. It feels very light. It doesn't feel heavy. I'm rooting for NYX. We'll check in a bit. I'll see y'all later. Hey everyone, it is currently 1:54 and I am heading back to work. Start back at 2. But anyways, it's been more than 6 hours since I put on the foundation, and I wanted to show you all, maybe get a little close and personal here and show you how it's been doing. So far I've noticed on this side where I put the primer, I have been getting a little bit oily. Primers are really hit or miss for me. Sometimes they work, very rarely they work, and other times they just make my T-zone oily. That's just the way it is. So this side is holding up well. I didn't put on any highlighter, any setting powder, any bronzer, contour. I didn't do anything of that, just for the purpose of this video. But I just wanted to check in and let you all know the foundation is definitely holding up, but this side without the primer for my skin is doing better than this side. So I'll be back in a couple more hours, maybe around 5 or 6 o'clock, and give you all my final thoughts for the first day wear test. Like I mentioned, it is, let me show you all so you don't think I'm lying, it has been 11 hours now. It's not anywhere near 24 hours. I'm not sure about sleeping with my makeup on, but I have to say, even though this is the first time I tried it, even though I put this side with primer and this side without primer, I am very impressed. Just based off today, I really like the foundation. Usually the first day when I wear a new foundation, it kind of makes or breaks it for me. I'm not very lenient when it comes to foundations. I'm not the type of person that will be like, okay, well, it didn't really work out for me that day. Let's try it out in like 2 weeks. I'm not like that. I'm either like, okay, it's gonna be bomb, or maybe not. Let me get a little bit closer. So this is the side without any primer, and yo, I don't notice any oiliness. That might just be sweat because it's hot here. I would prefer using the foundation without a primer, just because I saw it get oily in my T-zone. And yes, I get oily in my T-zone, but if I don't wear primer, I don't know, like everyone's skin is different, but I noticed that when I don't wear primer, the foundation is just a lot better. I don't know why. It just depends on the primers. Very small amount of primers actually work for me. Had a difficult time, as always, I always say this, trying to get a correct shade. I did watch several videos here on YouTube, and there were 2 that I was going back and forth. In the end, I did decide to use beige, which I'm very happy. This matches NC40 very nicely. It's not as thick like I mentioned in the demo. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and this is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid and NC40. The NYX one is a lot more yellow. Recommendation, if you have yellow or really yellow undertones like myself, I would go for beige. I think it matches very well. I don't see myself looking particularly orange. In case you're wondering if it oxidizes, it's not streaky at all. Obviously, you don't want to be putting it all over your face and then taking a very long time to, you know, apply using brush or a sponge, etc. This is gonna sound weird, but I am surprised. I'm not sure if it's in a good way or in a bad way. I mean, $15 for a full coverage foundation, and then if you buy this Ulta, there's probably gonna be a 20% off sale coming up soon. If not, you can use that generic universal coupon. There's always sales for NYX. It's a win-win. They have so many shades to choose from, and it comes with a pump, girl. Yes, do you know, I know that sounds so like insignificant or petty, but girl, do you know how difficult it is to use a foundation without a pump sometimes? Especially if you're using liquid foundation. It's like, oh snap, there goes. I knew this is gonna sound bad, but I knew it wasn't gonna suck. I knew it was going to be good, or else people would definitely be talking about it one way or another. I have heard good things about it, so I was very curious to see. But again, I'm all about that matte full coverage foundation life, so this was right up my alley, and I'm so happy that I picked this up. I will definitely be continuing to use this, but I will not be using the primer. Everyone's skin is different. For some people like yours truly, primers don't agree with my skin. There's two primers right now that I can name on top of my head and that I have right in front of me that I know don't make my T-zone super oily and just work for me. The first one is the Day One Jelly Pack. I love this primer. Bomb. And then the second primer that I've tried a little bit more recently is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is really great, especially if you have drier skin. This is bomb. I will not be using the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation primer just because I feel like it does make me oily, and of course every day is different. Sometimes it's gonna be cooler or colder, and other times it might be even more humid or hot. That's something to keep into consideration. But speaking on the foundation itself, I do recommend the foundation. If you are on the hunt for a new full coverage matte up to possibly 24-hour wear, I'm not sure about that, 652, so we're close to about 12-hour wear. Recommend this. If you have tried out this foundation, please do let me know your thoughts down below. I'm very curious to see if it's just me or if it's working out for other people. I know every foundation has people that love it and people that don't love it at all based on our different skin types, etc. Like, I live, and my holy grail, you all know of holy grails, is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, but not everyone is a fan of this foundation, and I get it for a variety of reasons, but this is my jam, hands down. If I want to look like extra spicy snatched, this is the foundation that I'm gonna go to without hesitation. So I can't wait to continue using this. Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope this video was informational and helpful. For reference, I am an NC40. I have yellow undertones in the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I am in the shade 300. That's it for me. I hope this video is informational. You all know the drill. If it was, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Check out the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop a full coverage 24-hour wear foundation. It's going to be available Ulta.com tomorrow the 16th, so definitely check it out. You can also find it in Ulta stores a few days later, and also NYX stores if you have them in your mall. So definitely check out this foundation, girl. If you haven't joined the fam, girl, what are you waiting for? Click that red subscribe button for me, please, and don't forget to also click that notification bell right next to the subscription box, which will let you know as soon as I upload a video. More videos to come this weekend, girl. Oh my gosh, again, retail therapy. Look out for more videos. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, breakfast, lunch, dinner. We'll see you all next time. Love you. Bye.